Another question on the midterm will be having you stepping through the for loop that is inside of a method called mystery again, and it will take one parameter value. Can you step through the loop, determine the return value? Mystery is being called here, and the value 2 is being sent to the parameter variable z. X will contain 1 and Y will contain 1. So up here, I'm going to pretend this is my scratch paper. You will be provided with some scratch paper in the testing room to help you solve these problems. So Z, again, is 2. X is assigned the value of 1. Y is assigned the value of 1. We're going to go through the loop while int j equals z. Oh, I have another variable, j, and it's going to be equal to z, which is 2. As long as j is greater than 2, j is not greater than 2. So the test is immediately false. Nothing happens in the for loop. It returns y. Y contains a 1. So for this first method call, 1 will be the value returned. Let's try that again. In the second call, now we have -1 be assigned to z. X is still 1, y is still 1. And we're in our for loop. Now j will be initialized to z, which is -1. J greater than 2, that is already false. So we will not be going into the loop again. Guess what's returned again? Once again, we will have y as the return value. Let's do this again. We will call and we'll be sending 5 to z. X and y are still initialized to 1. And j now is initialized to 5. Is it true that 5 is greater than 2? And that is true. So we would go into the loop and we're going to add y plus x, which will be 2, and we'll assign that value 2 back to y. So y was 1. It is now being replaced with 2. The next statement, x equals y minus x. So y minus x is 1, and it's being assigned to x. It's already 1. And we will loop back up, subtracting 1, because we've got j minus minus here. J is now 4. 4 greater than 2 is a true statement. We'll go into the loop. Y plus x is 3, so y will now become 3. Y minus x is 2, so x now becomes 2. And we're done with the loop. We loop back up, decrementing j to 3. This is still a true statement. Y plus x is now 5, so y becomes 5. Y minus x is 3. So x becomes 3. I said y. So y becomes 5 and x becomes 3. We loop back up, decrementing j. Is j 2 greater than 2? We now have a false statement. We exit the for loop, we return y, and y is 5. So that would be the answer to those problems.